We have the power. We're gonna put this down. This is 33 pounds. 33 pounds of solid power, baby.
Hi friends, I'm Nikki Delventhal, and this is my dog Camper Delventhal. We live in a 2006 Toyota Prius, and we're here to take you along on the wild ride. So buckle up your seatbelts and let's have some fun. Don't forget, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on notifications. Camper and I would be so thankful.
How's it going, everybody? Jackery asked us to review their Jackery Explorer 1500. So today, that's what we're gonna go over. But I'm gonna make it a little bit more interactive. Not only am I gonna review it, which is gonna be an honest review, even though this video is sponsored, anytime I tell you about a product, it's only because I use it and I believe in it. With that being said, we're gonna talk about it, the functions, all that fun stuff, and then Camper and I are gonna take you just through a day. We are hanging out in Alabama. We are at this camp spot for 3 days. So I'm gonna show you what we use it for, how much power it pulls. We're even gonna talk about why we have the external power station when we have a Prius, which is essentially a generator on wheels, and why it's essential for living in a car for us. So maybe you can decide if it's essential for you or just have fun with us. Camper, to the Jackery. So first, let's just talk about power stations. So power stations are not just essential for living in a car or a van. They're really great in a home. Let's say you have a power outage. Just saying. You don't have to live in a car or a van to have a power source just in case of emergencies. I'm gonna review it looks-wise. I like how it looks. I like that it has the rounded edges because when you do start getting into the heavier ones like this one that's around 33 pounds, you don't want to be knocking into stuff and hurting yourself. So that's awesome. I also just really love this because it's shaped like a kettlebell and I literally use it to work out. So that's fun. But side note, I have it for the power. Another thing that's super handy is it comes with an LED flashlight, so I always have that pointing towards the back so I can just turn it on at night if I need a flashlight. I also love how the power display lets you know how much percentage you have left, the input and the output, so you can at least get an estimate of time that you have left or how long it's going to take to charge. Let's take a look at the front of our Jackery. First, we have the input. Now there are a few different options for charging this up. One is through a wall socket. That takes about 6 hours if you're charging through a wall or a electric generator. Next, it also comes with a car charger. Now, if you are gonna charge this up through a car, that's gonna take around 13 hours. This is all for a full 100% charge. And then there's solar. So charging this up through the sun with your solar panels. You can use as many panels as you want. That's gonna determine how long it takes and also the sun exposure. So the weather will have some variance on time, but generally with direct exposure to the sun, with 2 solar panels, this will charge up 100% in about 9.5 hours. The solar panels also have a super sleek design. They're held together magnetically. I just really like how these are put together, but also they fit right under my mattress to where I don't even notice them. So as far as storage, it's great. I love using my solar panels when I'm going off grid or I know I'm going to be parked in the same place for more than 3 days at a time, so I can just use the power from the sun. Along with that, it's an easy setup and breakdown. All around, great build, great product. Many people might argue that when you have a Prius, you don't need an external power source. And I actually disagree, and there's a lot of reasons why. One of the reasons that we find the external power station essential is also because we're not tied to the car, right? So if you have a Prius or a car like it, you already know that essentially you have a generator on wheels. Strap on an inverter, you're good. But here are your restrictions. You are stuck to that car. So anytime you want power, you need to be near that car. Number 2, you're also kind of limited, right? Let's say I'm parking here for 3 days. If I had all of my power from my car, at that point, I would need to be turning my car on to make sure everything continues to get powered. So having that external power source is big for us. Also, right, you could strap a solar panel to the top, great. But if you're living in a car like me, you realize you don't like when the inside of your car gets super hot, especially when your electronics are in there, your food, stuff like that. It means you have to get ice faster. It's not fun. So parking in the sun and relying on a solar panel on your roof is not fun, and you want one that's movable. Ideally, you would have both, but for us, I like having them separate. You know, also, if you don't work like we do every day, like maybe that's not a necessity for you, but I need power all the time. So having an external power source like the Jackery Explorer 1500 really is essential. But also, I could take that power source and I can walk it over to this cliff edge with a beautiful view, still have power. I can walk over to this bench, make my stuff. I'm not tied to that car. So I like the idea of differentiating. All right, so there you have it. That is, you know, really the baseline points on why we have a Jackery Explorer 1500. And all right, let's just put it to use. Let's show you what we do. So I use my power station every day. I'll wake up, check out the sunrise, make my coffee, and generally, I'll always make a smoothie in the morning because, you know, just because I live in a car doesn't mean I skimp on my health. So I make sure I get my nutrients and then go about my day. If I hadn't already been working or charging my phone that morning, this will be the first time that I use the Jackery power station. You see that? That's insane. Still at 100%, and we got a smoothie. I'll have a relaxing morning. Camper and I might go for a run, the usual, and then the next time I use my Jackery will be to get some work done. I'll keep my computer charged as I work, and then when I'm done or I need a break, I'll put out my solar panels, let it charge up while I do my other activities. But for the sake of this video, I am not gonna actually charge it up so you can see how much power it pulls in a couple days. Then I might come back, do a little bit more work like I did today, charging up at the same time, and then most of the day is gone. Then it's shower time. This is also the time when I'll usually recharge my phone or any other external chargers that I use that day. So sometimes when I'm feeling like I need a little luxury, I'll find a shower like I did at this campground, and I'll set up my Jackery and blow dry my hair. It's that powerful. And I have a professional grade blow dryer, so you know it's good. I haven't done that in a while. That's nice. Oh yeah. It only used 8% in about 8 to 9 minutes. That's amazing. This particular day, we were on the computer more than usual, so plugged it in again at night. Camper did a little bit of modeling. And final verdict, after 2 days of charging the computer maybe 3 times, charging up my phone, making 2 smoothies, and blow drying my hair, the Jackery is currently at 72%. Which at this point is when I would usually charge it back up anyways. Hey Camper, what do you want to tell him?
If you'd like to purchase a Jackery yourself, the link will be in the description. Look how cool it is.
Oh yeah, Camp. That's a good looking one, huh?
Yup.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on notifications. Camper and I will teach you everything you need to know and show you everything you need to see. Have a blast while we're doing it. Also, if you want our videos ad-free for the first 24 to 48 hours that they are posted, join our Patreon. Link is in the description. Camper is the official hole digger and director. The LED flashlight, which, oh, bug in the eye. There's so many bugs, I don't know if I can finish this. You're ruining the set. Day-to-day life also includes Camper being absolutely psychotic.